Welcome to CinePro, where we bring your favorite movies back to life with quick recaps, hidden details, and everything you missed. In 2023, Officer Leo had a tough challenge because he had to save his mother and her daughter on Purge Day. 2 hours before Purge Day begins, we meet Ava, who works as a waitress in a restaurant. She goes to her last customer, who tells her to take care of herself tonight. After that, Eva joins her colleague, and they watch the news. The news tells people who do not like Purge Day to stay away from the streets tonight. Later, everyone working in the restaurant was leaving together. On the other side, Officer Leo was preparing for Purge Day and looking at a picture of his deceased son, saying he would take revenge for his son who died. We also have a married couple, Shane and Liz, who see people protecting their homes for Purge Day. Advertisements appear in the street for the leader of the Founding Fathers Party, who comes out to talk about the benefits of Purge Day. While Ava is on her way, some people offer her weapons at a cheap price, but she refuses and continues on her way. She arrives at the building where she lives and meets Diego, the building's guard. Diego offers to protect her during Purge Day, but Ava refuses. Diego reads to her that he will protect her during Purge Day, but Ava declines and leaves him. We meet Kali, Ava's daughter, who sees someone talking about Purge Day named Carmelo. Carmelo completely hates Purge Day and says that the government only does it to get rid of the poor and reduce the population. Kali is convinced by his words, but her grandfather Rico is not convinced. Eva enters and argues with her father because he does not want to take the medicine. And since they are a poor family, Rico thinks they should not spend money on an old man and get him medicine. He tells them he loves them, and then he leaves, while Eva says her father is acting strangely today. We go to Shane and Liz, who are approaching the car, and a masked man hits Shane and looks at him threateningly. There is a gang of masked individuals threatening them from a distance. Immediately, Shane and Liz get into their car and drive away. We go to Leo in his apartment, and his ex-wife, Janice, comes to him. Janice sees the pictures on the wall of a man named Warren, who accidentally killed Leo's son a year ago. Leo plans to kill Warren today, and Janice tries to stop him but fails. Leo tells her to leave. On the other side, Kaylee is watching Carmelo, who is encouraging people to stand together and cancel the idea of Purge Day. At that moment, Rico leaves a note on his bed and leaves the house unnoticed, getting into a luxury limousine waiting for him. Liz and Shane are on the road talking when their car breaks down in a deserted area. There is a quarter of an hour left until Purge Day begins. Meanwhile, Leo gets into his armored car and drives out of the garage. At the same time, Callie and Eva prepare themselves and lock the door tightly, leaving a gun on the table for protection. Shane and Liz call their friends for help, but none of their friends are available since Purge Day is about to start. They ask any passing car for help, but to no avail. Shane discovers that his car is out of gas and someone caused this. The masked gang approaches them, the same gang that threatened them earlier, and they are the ones who caused Shane and Liz's car trouble. When Shane and Liz see them, they get scared and run away. An announcement appears on the television about Purge Day, reminding people of the rules and nature of the day. Shane and Liz reach the city, but it is deserted, and there is no one in the street. They hear the sirens in the streets, and gangs and individuals start appearing, going down the streets armed, and criminal activities begin. Leo sees purging operations ahead of him, and they have closed the road. He turns his car around and heads back to the city. Shane and Liz also see gangs everywhere and are looking for a place to hide. When they reach a certain place, one of the gang members chasing them finds them. Shane and Liz run away immediately. The gang called for reinforcements to join the attack. Meanwhile, Eva was preparing food and heard explosions in the street. She called Rico to eat with them, but was shocked to learn that Rico wasn't there. They read the note Rico left, explaining that he had sold himself to a wealthy family for $100,000. This family would kill Rico in exchange for the money, which he did to improve his family's financial situation. The money was transferred to Eva's account. Kelly remarked that Carmelo was right, and they needed to cancel Purge Day. She insisted they had to save Rico. Eva, frustrated, said Rico was gone. Suddenly, they heard a strange noise outside. When they looked, they saw a military squad going upstairs. Suddenly, someone else broke into the apartment. It was Diego, the building's guard. He had a weapon and wanted to kill Eva, because she had refused his protection. Eva had always ignored him, but the military squad appeared and killed Diego. Eva and Callie hid in a closet, but the squad found and arrested them. This squad was under orders from a man named Big Daddy. Big Daddy, a wealthy man, killed poor people for entertainment. The squad brought Eva and Callie outside, preparing to load them onto a truck. At the same time, Leo observing the scene, so he turned off the lights of his car and approaches them slowly, killing the military squad from behind, hid near the truck, and waited for Big Daddy to appear. He killed Big Daddy and eliminated the armed squad. Leo decided to take Eva and Callie with him to protect them. When he returned to his car, he found Liz and Shen and picked them up as well because Callie noticed that Big Daddy wasn't dead and got up again, so she warns Leo reluctantly agrees. Liz sees that the masked gang has arrived as well, so she tells Leo to move quickly. Big Daddy opens fire on Leo's armored car, but Leo manages to escape. Big Daddy also shoots at the gang, causing them to flee. Thus, no one is chasing Leo's car. Leo asks Eva why the armed group was chasing them. Eva says she doesn't know. He asks Shane why they were in the street. Shane explains what happened and that his car broke down. Leo cannot say what he is doing in the street and is looking for someone. He sees someone in front of them soaked in blood. However, there is a problem occurring, and Leo's car breaks down. It turns out that Big Daddy was using powerful bullets that penetrated the armored car and reached the engine. They suggest staying in the car until Purge Day is over, but Leo refuses this suggestion and regrets helping them. He tells them he will leave them because he has a mission he wants to carry out, but they all object. Leo hands each of them a weapon from his car's trunk and leaves them. Eva tells him she can give him her friend's car, but only if he can protect them until they get there. Leo agrees when he hears this and gives her a phone to call her friend Tanya. After that, he gives them instructions and tells them not to get him involved in anything. Then, our team moves. They were not paying attention to the surveillance cameras. They reach the end of the street and stop because someone is shooting from above. There was a crazy woman standing on the roof, killing anyone who passed by. As soon as she catches sight of our team, they immediately move to the other side. Leo reminds them of the plan they are following. They see the gang taking the corpses to their hideout. Shane wanted to lead the team, but he falls into a trap. His legs get tangled, and he no longer knows how to move. The one who set the trap was one of the residents, and he started shooting at them. However, Leo was able to kill him, and the gang heard the gunfire and approached them. Shane was shooting at the trap and freed himself, and our team quickly ran away. The government was even broadcasting live in the street on the day of the cleansing, which was only 6 hours away, and the resistance intercepted the broadcast. Carmelo spoke up, saying that the founding fathers were destroying the country's democracy. The people were told to rise up. Our team reached a place near a bank. Callie was trying to talk to Leo and get to know him, but he was still a mysterious person and ordered her to be quiet. They found a dead broker hanging, with a note saying they killed this man because he was stealing their money. Then they saw a car from Big Daddy's gang, which was empty, and the bodies were thrown in front of the car. Leo got into the car and saw the empty bullet casings, confirming that the car was empty. He signaled to his team, and they found screens inside the car connected to all the surveillance cameras in the city, meaning the government had hired Big Daddy and his gang to kill people. Eva saw that her apartment was marked, indicating that she was targeted by the government. Callie saw a symbol of the founding fathers on the wall, marked with an X, and guessed that Carmelo and the resistance were the ones who killed Big Daddy's gang. A large truck approached our team, and each of them grabbed their weapons, moving to hide. However, Liz screamed when a rat got close to her, and someone heard the noise and came to them. But Leo choked this man and killed him quickly. After that, they went down into the tunnel, and Callie asked Leo why he was out on the day of the cleansing. He told her she reminded him of his dead son, and since he saw her talking too much, he told her to be quiet for a bit. Then they moved, and Leo found some peaceful men hiding in the tunnel, but the gang appeared behind them and killed anyone hiding there. Leo and his team quickly ran, but Eva fell behind, and they were delayed. Leo picked her up and they moved on, but Shane saw that the gang would reach them anyway, so he stopped and shot at them. Liz joined Leo, and they opened fire on the gang, but Shane was shot by the gang but continued to shoot until he managed to hit the driver. The car flipped over and exploded, killing the gang members. Our team then continued their way to Tanya's apartment, not noticing the surveillance cameras in the street which identified them. A large truck went off its path, heading specifically for our team. Finally, our team arrived at Tanya's apartment, and Leo cleaned Shane's wound. Tanya and her sister Lauren were cooking for Eva and the others, while Lauren's husband and father arrived after making sure the area was safe. Leo went inside to change his clothes and saw Tanya from a distance taking birth control pills. She returned to them and invited Bernie, her sister's husband, to dance. Leo spoke to Eva privately, asking her where the car was, but Eva told him she lied about the car. Leo got angry and said he had to complete a specific mission for his son, took his things, and left. Callie tried to stop him but failed. Suddenly, Lauren shot her sister and killed her, while their mother tried to intervene, but Lauren shot her in the face, saying, "My sister was cheating on my husband." Bernie told his wife to stop the madness, but Lauren tried to kill him too, but the bullet missed him. Bernie held Liz as a hostage, thinking Lauren wouldn't kill an innocent person, but Leo shot Bernie in the leg, and Lauren, in her madness, got angry and shot at Leo, saying, "I will kill my husband, not anyone else." They exchanged gunfire, and Leo managed to escape with his team from the apartment. Now our team had no other place to go and heard the sound of the truck in the street. Leo went out of the building to see who it was, and heard Big Daddy telling the soldiers to kill Officer Leo and capture Eva and Kaylee. He returned to the team, took them, and they escaped through the back door, ordering the team to climb over the iron fence. Leo told Eva that no matter what happened, she had to escape. He was the last one to cross the iron fence, but one of the gang members appeared and hit him on the head, knocking him unconscious, and they kidnapped Leo and the team, putting them in the truck. One of them removed the mask and said they weren't killing anyone, they just kidnapped them for money. When the truck stopped, our team got out of the truck and the gang received their money. The guards took our team to another place, leading them to a stage where the guards made the team kneel, along with other ordinary and poor people. The curtains were raised, revealing some high-class people from the country who started applauding. The disheveled woman showcased the poor people and asked the audience to participate in the final cleansing of the herd, saying that anyone who wanted to participate should pay $200,000. Indeed, several tables were eager to participate in the cleansing and kill people. The hostess reminded them of the weapons they could use and wished them a happy hunt. The guards take the victims to the dark garden, and the hostess and the rest of the attendees watch from above. Y takes his group and makes them hide behind a solid wall. The Purgers enter the garden wearing goggles that allow them to see in the dark, carrying weapons to kill the victims. They stand together and thank the founding fathers for allowing them to purge. The group hears the sound of gunfire. Leo asks them to be quiet and not make any noise. He tells them he will try to kill the Purgers, taking the goggles from them. Leo stands in the dark, lies in wait for one of the Purgers, attacks him, and brings him to the ground immediately, breaking his neck. Another Purger notices what happened and tries to kill Leo, but Leo hides, suddenly appears, and kills him. Leo puts on the night goggles and kills the Purgers who come his way, shooting at the attendees standing above. He gathers his squad and gives them weapons. They kill one of the Purgers, but see two of them leave the garden and run away. The hostess on the other side calls for backup. The lights turn on in the garden and armed guards enter. Y encourages his squad to fight bravely, but before he finishes his words, one of the guards kills Shen. Leo kills the guard, but it's too late. Suddenly, a bomb was thrown from outside at the guards, done by the resistance team, who shot at the guards and killed them. The guests panicked and fled immediately. Carmelo, the leader of the resistance team, appeared. Liz sat next to her dead husband. Leo, Eva, and Kaylee moved on. Leo raised his weapon at the hostess, forcing her to leave them the car. They got in the car, realizing they had only 1 hour left before the cleansing day ended. Leo decided to carry out his mission immediately. He reaches Warren's house, who killed Leo's son, and tells Eva and Callie that his son died a year ago in a road accident, and that Warren was the one who hit him. At that time, he was drunk but was cleared because our law was a failure. A week ago, Izrinia, on znal address Warrena. He was yelling at Callie, who was there, trying to prevent him from killing Warren and breaking into the house. It was still 5 minutes away from the end of the day of purification. He wakes up Warren, who was sleeping next to his wife, threw him to the ground. Warren was begging Leo to let him alive. Then we saw Leo leaving the house, but Big Daddy shoots him. It is discovered that Big Daddy knew the identity of the officer, investigated him, and realized he wanted revenge on Warren. Big Daddy waited at Warren's house, knew he would appear and raise his weapon to kill him, but Warren appears. Turns out that Leo left him alive. He kills Big Daddy, and then Big Daddy's soldiers reach him. But the siren goes off, and the cleansing day ends. Everyone lowers their weapons. Eva and Callie takes Leo to the hospital, while the officials and paramedics cleaned the city and collected the bodies. The countdown started for the next cleansing day. Thus, we reach the end of the episode. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell to get more new videos.